Wait,
Welcome
this
to
guy went to the Yankee game? Nah, this has to be old. This is crazy.
welcome to the Regime Report. I'm Citron.
I am Drew,
And I'm Raymond.
and welcome to episode where I think we figured out it's 8, right? We're doing 8?
We think it's 8.
Episode 8.
Yeah,
Episode 8?
we think it's 8.
We're gonna do this semi-episode 8. Let's do that.
Until further notice,
So
it
we
is
haven't
episode 8.
until further notice, depend on the title. We haven't got together in a little bit. Well, we did the skit. Go check it out if you have not. Very entertaining, and it's just us getting into our sketch comedy, I guess you could say, right? Sketch comedy, tomato, potato. Yeah. But we have a couple things to talk about today. Let's start off with Dark Nation Anaheim all day. Now we got the Knicks against versus played against whoever you want to call it. They fought against the Spurs. Well fought game. Go ahead, Knicks fan. Knicks fans, where you at? Where you at, Ray?
Yeah. All right. So the Knicks are in the NBA Finals. Oh my God. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. There's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am. A Knicks fan.
Until next year. But
Oh
I'm
man.
just
So
good.
game one and oh man. So look, they're playing against the San Antonio Spurs. It's a best of 7 series. The Knicks do not have home court advantage, so they had to win a game on the road to ensure that the scale can tip in their favor. And they won game one on the road against the San Antonio Spurs. It was an excellent game. The Knicks fought really hard throughout the whole game, and the first half of the game, I kid you not, they had no calls. It's kind of hard to win a game when you had no calls on your side. I was screaming at the TV like a maniac, man. It's not even an exaggeration. There was a specific foul where they said Carl Anthony Towns committed an offensive foul on Wemby. I can argue about this every day. The guy contested the shot in the restricted zone. Since when we call in offensive fouls in the restricted zone, I never heard that before. So let's pack it up. They lost. Okay. Jalen Brunson, they were pulling his shirt all game. All game, he had to yell at the ref to call and blow the whistle at one point. He got hit in his knee. Okay, understandable. But then somebody stepped on his ankle. What were they doing? They weren't doing anything for the Knicks. They were pulling everything in favor for the Spurs. It wasn't until the second half of the game where they were actually making fair calls at that point. And to be honest, the Knicks only went to the free throw line once at the half, leading up to the half. The Spurs was like 8 times, 8 to 11 times. And I kid you not, if it was, and I'm kind of excited at this point, if it was called evenly and a little bit more fairly, the Knicks probably would have been up at the half, leading into the second half of the series, or well, game one of the series. And with that being said, I always said something from very beginning. As far as how it goes with the NBA, I know there's wide speculation that referees or the league is uh, working on, if not rigging or tipping the scale in favor of another team. I felt that was evident in the first 6 minutes of the game when they gave Josh Hart 2 fouls. They took him out, and then they gave Josh Hart a third foul in the second quarter. He didn't even play the first half of the. He didn't even really play the first half of the game. Ended up getting 15 rebounds by the end of the fourth quarter. So he was a major contributor to their success by helping out and distributing the basketball evenly to his teammates. Jalen Brunson ended the game 30 points. 30 points he had to fight hard for. It wasn't an easy game between the Knicks or the Spurs. The Spurs is definitely a threat. It is literally and figuratively a David versus Goliath type of uh excuse me, David Goliath type of battle, simply because Wemby is a tall 7'4" basketball player who can catch up to you on defense, block the ball, also shoot the ball. and the Knicks are figuring out ways how to stop him. They do have something figured out with Karl Anthony Towns. They have a couple more options that I firmly believe that they can execute to play in their favor. Again, I'm a Knicks fan. Sorry if you listen from San Antonio, but to San Antonio's credit, they have 5 championships, and the Knicks are trying to fight for their third championship in franchise history. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm really happy about game one. Game two is also gonna be played in San Antonio. We're gonna see how this goes. But the Knicks, by winning that game one, they're on a 12-game winning streak in the playoffs. In franchise history of the Knicks, that has not ever happened. This team is something special, and I see it when they were playing against the other teams, leading into the NBA Finals. They're all playing, firing on all cylinders, and as long as they keep playing like this, I firmly believe the Knicks will win the championship.
Well said. Well said. So you got anything on this?
Yeah, I mean, I had the game on. I'm not going to say I was engaged the whole time. I've said it previously. Basketball is just kind of not really my thing as much. But I am, I also said I'm not a Knicks fan, but I am super excited that the Knicks are in the finals. I think it's electric for this part of the country right now. I mean, New York, New Jersey, I mean, it's kind of as real as it gets right now. Yeah, I mean, I thought, first off, if you look, if you watch the first half of that game, you would think, the Knicks really had no business even being in that game, just the way that it started off. You got Brunson leaving early in the first half. I was glad he was able to come back. Towns showed up, which was a big deal. He showed up big. Especially when Brunson was out. I'm not saying he was able to really close the gap so much necessarily, but he was at least able to kind of keep the game within reach. I mean, in reach is figuratively speaking, because it was a pretty big deficit getting towards the first half. But I'm glad Brunson came back. And he didn't just come back. I mean, he was on fire. I mean, just watching him get into the paint, find a way to get to the basket. I mean, some of them layups. I mean, I don't even know how he was spinning it on the angles he was getting, to be honest with you. I mean, just pure talent. I think the Knicks definitely walked up in there, stole game one. I don't think they were supposed to win that game, but I think that that's a big deal that they walked in for that game. I don't personally think they're going to get game two. I think the Spurs got to come in and handle business at home for game two. But then I think we got 3 back at home at the Garden, right? After that, 3 at home and then 2 back there, right? Is that how that works?
Depends how it is, right?
That's not that was the format at one point. But that's not the format. The
Was
format
it
is
2, 1, 1, 1?
2, then 2 in the Garden, then 1, 1, 1. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I think game 3 though.
I know the NBA
Stupid.
did that, and that was a ridiculous thing that they did. But
think that's
it's
kinda
literally
dumb.
2, 2, 1, 1, 1.
I think that's just for marketing
Yeah.
purposes, and they
Yeah.
can
Oh,
extend. Yeah, but that's fine. I think game 3, like I said, I think game 2, I think the Spurs got to go, and I think they handle business. I think it's still going to be a close game, but I think they handle business. I think coming back to the Garden, though, game 3, first time in 25 years, that place going to be rocking. I don't see how anybody could walk up in the
Yeah.
Garden and beat the Knicks in game 3.
27.
Honestly,
Yeah.
27
right?
years.
I think maybe the Knicks handle game 4 as well. And then I think maybe the Spurs take game 5. I got the Knicks in 6. I think the Knicks are electric right now. I think coming back to the Garden
Knicks in
right
6.
now,
Yeah.
I don't think like I said, I don't think there's a team right now that could walk up in the Garden and really make the Knicks look dumb at this point. I'm excited. This has been a long time coming. Yeah, man. I think the Knicks gonna handle business. I think this is a big deal. Absolutely. What you think, Drew?
Yeah, definitely a big deal, man. I'm really oh, sorry,
Nah.
sorry, Drew.
No.
Go right ahead, man.
Listen, you
You're good, bro.
passionate about it, so go ahead.
You're the
bro.
fan. You're the fan.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm passionate, yeah. Yeah. It's been 27 years since the New York Knicks were in the NBA Finals, and when they were in the NBA Finals in 1999, they were the 8th seed. The Knicks are not the 8th seed. They're really they're really putting in that work when it comes to playing the games. When they were shutting out the other teams, they were smacking them by 30 plus points, which is unheard of. They're making it very clear that we have a statement to make. We're here to stay, and this is probably, and I'm a realist also, this is probably their one and only shot that they have of getting a championship, because that Spurs team is a very young team, and they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out, and if they don't figure it out this year, they're gonna figure it out next year. That's a young team. Average age is 25 years old. Wemby's only 22, and all he needs to do is probably gain like 30 more pounds of muscle, and there he's gonna be a problem for everybody. And the same thing with Shaq. Once Shaq had that muscle, he was a problem for everybody, and they had to write different rules around, to accommodate other players because of how he played. It can also be like that if Wemby continues to dominate at the level that he's playing right now.
Yeah. Like you said, San Antonio, definitely younger team. They have chances. This is the Knicks' time right now. This Knicks' time, and I do believe they're gonna get it. I'll give you my predictions before. I think Knicks are taking next game. Here's how it's gonna go. Knicks are taking next game. They will lose game at the first game at the Garden, but then they're taking it all. That is my prediction. If they lose next game, then they're just taking it all.
Okay.
They
So
got one loss in them. They got one loss in them, and then they're gonna just
so
light them
you're
up.
saying Knicks in 5, Citron and I are gonna say Knicks in 6. Now I gotta say something. June 13th will be game 6. That's the same time as the World Cup, man. It is going to be crowded in the tri-state area.
Yeah,
It is going to be a mess.
Mm.
Oh my God. And if the
that's gonna be
Knicks
wild.
win, game 6 will be in the Garden if they take it that far to game
Well,
6. And
can
if
you
they
even
win in the Garden,
imagine if the Knicks win it at home in the Garden? Like, it's one thing to win it, and that's
oh
big.
my
That's
God,
a big deal.
people are
But
gonna
if
be
the
crying.
Knicks actually win it
Yeah,
in the Garden, bro, I don't want to be nowhere near Manhattan at that point. Honestly, that is going to be crazy, crazy, crazy.
that's gonna be
Also,
wild. It's
have,
gonna be
have you looked at
uproar.
tickets to get into the MSG for the finals? Have you seen what the ticket prices are going for?
The
Didn't even do that to
nosebleed seats is
myself.
$5 grand.
The nosebleed seats right now, I looked
Wow.
earlier today, they are $7,200 for nosebleed seats.
Oh,
Courtside,
so
you
so
looking
when
at
I
like
checked, it was $5 grand.
you looking like first like section like hundreds, right? You looking at like 76K, right? For courtside
That's
seats,
big.
you looking at 100 or 200K for a seat courtside. It's just crazy. It's crazy. If I had the money, I would do it, but it's crazy. It's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be part of that would be
No,
nuts.
I get you,
It's
bro.
like I almost want to go
No,
to like
it's
one of these
definitely
block
history.
parties because it's just dope. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
you
I
just
was thinking about
outside
that
like
too. I was
crazy.
thinking about going, but I don't know. I gotta see
Hey,
what's up.
if they win, it has to happen. We gotta go to like a party or something for
Yeah,
this.
no, we will. We will.
You
We'll
know
do
what
pod
kills
there.
me? Yeah,
We'll
definitely,
just we'll
definitely
just shoot a video.
shoot a video
We'll have a
for the
pod. We'll
Knicks.
shoot a video.
Now, one thing that always kills me is why is there always like somebody who's supporting the other team in New York? Like I saw a video, this kid got chased down the block. He was wearing a Tim Duncan jersey. Why are
Oh
you
shit.
doing that especially in New York? It's
Yeah.
it's it's crazy. I saw another one. This guy got knocked out. I'm like, what? Why are people doing this in the first place? They're putting themselves in positions where it's just gonna be confrontational, and I'm like, bro,
Not
just
not not the guys who knocking people out for wearing a jersey, right? They
oh
okay.
man, that's
I mean,
No,
listen,
I get it. I get it. Like you
I
just know
like
the
the
your
guy knocked out has a nice
sportsmanship.
know
sleep. That's
know your
premature.
surroundings. Know
I,
know your
I,
surroundings, but
I
yeah,
like
like
the sportsmanship, but you coming into the heart of New York like that? Come on, man. We handle business.
Yeah,
yeah,
Come on, we handle business. No,
I bet.
you
no.
Hey,
you come into the heart of New York and you're not stressed
you
about the people
hey,
around
you
you.
you can
The
you're
police
gonna
department's stressed about what's going
no,
on
I
right
feel you.
now.
But you're gonna
They
shoot
ain't
me.
wearing
I say
spurs
you hit
jerseys.
me for a jersey. You hit me for a jersey. You better get ready. You that's what your life costs for a jersey. That's gonna be your life right there. Just saying.
You better get that
Just
shit
saying.
signed and like notarized and all that shit because that's it.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
exactly. That's
Oh
I'm gonna
man.
make sure I put the Knicks jersey on your casket on the way out.
But I mean at the same time they got Knicks fans that are showing up
No,
in
in
San
San
Antonio.
Antonio, and I
Yeah, but
like that.
that's
I
So
that's
like that.
yeah, I
fine.
But
like that.
That's fine.
le-
That's okay.
yeah,
New York shows up everywhere.
that's
That's
okay.
okay,
Listen, exactly,
right?
Now,
exactly.
Citron, you mentioned the price of the nosebleed seats, 7,200. I actually saw a video yesterday. Somebody took the price of the tickets from um San Antonio, then he took the price of the tickets from Madison Square Garden. and they literally said you can book a vacation on, well, they use $5,000 as a, as pretty much the money you can work with. But you could book a vacation for 7,200, get tickets to the game in San Antonio, and still have money left over. Flights included and everything.
Welcome
That's
to New
one seat
York,
at
baby.
Madison Square Garden. Welcome to New York. Yep.
Welcome
Yeah.
to New York. Welcome to New Jersey. That's what it is up here. That's it.
I
Yeah.
and here's my thing. Let's talk about these. There weren't that many Knicks fans a couple years ago. I just want to say that. I
They
want to
started
point that
rallying
out.
since last year
I
now.
want to point that out.
They were Knicks fans. They were
And
just
listen,
upset, bro. They were
They
just upset.
they
no,
were in
no,
hiding.
no, 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 no. We're not gonna
They
do
were in
that. We're
hiding.
not gonna do that, Sid.
No,
We're
no,
not gonna
listen.
do
No,
that.
no. It wasn't
Bro,
even like, bro.
They were
New
hiding.
York fans, they show up. They show up even in losing
they show up.
seasons. They show up to every game, bro. They show up.
The true ones, yeah. The true ones, yeah. But there's a lot more than before.
I mean, they
Remember,
weren't making the playoffs for some time. Now they have like, now they're title contenders, and everybody's like, ah,
but that's
and
what
all
that's
that
what I
stuff.
mean. That's what I mean.
Listen,
Everybody's hyped up now with
it's
it,
like
which is
Jets
good. I love
fans,
seeing
right? They
I
beat
love seeing the
Boston.
city win. I love seeing the city win. Fun?
Well, I'm just saying they're cautious fans, you know. Like every time something looks good, or it seems like things are going good, right? Nobody want to say
You,
anything because that one
you know
thing
what?
you say, like,
You
"Oh, the
know what?
Knicks kind of look good this year." Boom, they tank. It's the same thing with the Jets, bro. Everybody's like, "Yo, the Jets, they might be kind of scrappy this year. 3 and whatever, 2 and whatever." That's the same thing with Knicks fans, man. With they
My,
caution,
my
they
jujitsu coach,
caution.
my jujitsu coach said that shit today. He's like, the Knicks disappointed me. I'm still a fan, but the Knicks disappointed me so many times that it's whatever. So he's like,
Yeah, he has to
it's
enjoy
like
the
chicken if
moment.
the weather's nice. You know what I mean? He's like, are they winning? No. All right, I'm going back inside. Maybe,
He
man,
has to
maybe.
enjoy the moment while he still can. We might not get this chance for a
Nah,
long
it's
time.
listen. They're taking it. I know they're taking it. That's the team, and this is what I want to say. The team is just so dynamic. Like just the team. It's been a while since we've seen like a full set team like this. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, yeah,
Yes.
you got your main players here, this, that, and the third. Like, you know, but this is an actual team that plays together. The biggest name there, though, I say the biggest, like the nice pick was Carl Anthony Towns going there. You know what I'm saying? But
Changed everything.
yeah, but even him in there, he's playing with these guys. He's not like, oh, give me the ball. You know what I mean? Like, no, he's playing with these guys. St. Joe's jersey, dude right there, by the way. Um, but yeah, it's definitely cool to see. It's definitely a fresh team to see. Like you said, it might be the last only chance quite some time. So I got faith in him. I know City's gonna take it. It's gonna be good. And we're gonna wild out.
Hey, also, I just
Yes.
wanted to
Yes.
mention, you know, the alma mater for Anthony Towns, you know, where he played
St.
high
Joe's?
school basketball, St. Joe's. I'm
There
just
you go, bro.
saying, repping Jersey.
You wanna go Metuchen?
That's where
You
we
wanna go
come
Metuchen
from.
wild out?
That's what I'm saying.
You wanna go Metuchen wild out? I'm pretty sure Metuchen be bugging.
I'm just
Where you
saying.
go Metuchen wild out?
I'm just saying. Gotta
Yeah, and then
gotta
we take the
rep
train to the
Jersey
city.
when we can rep it, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's
That's
right.
true. That's we gotta work on that next skit idea.
Fair.
We'll talk offline about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Oh, man.
more news on the Knicks, guys? I mean, we could talk about this for a minute. I know that.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Knicks for a minute.
I know
So
you can, Ray.
one thing for sure when it comes to the Knicks, I don't know another organization in which their fan base will actively boo the team while the team is playing. If the Knicks were playing bad, that would have been. I'm not talking about now, but I'm talking about back then. There used to be a point where the Knicks would play so bad that the fans that bought tickets would boo them because that's how bad they were. So trust me, the fans are passionate. More uh crazy than ever, probably because of social media and all the hype and stuff like that. But as I mentioned before, this is a chance we probably never get again, or
No,
probably never get to
quite
see
some
for
time.
quite some time.
Uh-huh.
And they're fighting hard every possession. They're fighting tough. They did win like the in tournament cup. That was also against San Antonio. Um, Also, I don't know if anybody remembered this when Jalen Brunson scored 61 points. Wemby took the ball, threw it in the crowd. That was his career high. Usually the player wants to keep the ball. Nah, he just threw it in the crowd,
Mhm.
which is kind of fucked up when you
Some
think
extra
about it.
motivation, perhaps.
And
Also, just
Extra
want to say,
motivation, necessary motivation.
Yankees will also boo
Wait,
the team
wait.
while they're playing. I'm just saying. I've been
No,
I've
yeah,
been there for I've been there
that's
for a lot
hilarious.
of that.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different thing. But I just wanted to point that
So
out. But yes,
Wemby threw Brunson's ball.
into the crowd, like into the
crowd.
stands after the game.
It was in third grade. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. And you gonna let somebody like that do that? That's
He's
what
gonna
I'm
roof
saying.
that. That's what he
Yeah.
roofed it, bro. He said,
Yeah, man.
was that game in
Also,
New York
Mike
or was it
Brown
in
is
San
doing an
Antonio?
excellent thing.
Sorry,
San
I didn't mean to
Antonio.
Could have
interrupt.
been in San Antonio.
It was in San
when that
Antonio.
happened.
I'm just checking. Okay.
I think it
Wemby
was in
got
San
jumped right
Antonio.
there.
So
That's what I'm saying. If that was in
he
New
threw
York,
the ball
that's
into the
some
crowd.
fighting shit. Is all I'm saying. But I was just asking. All right.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then on another note, this is the first season that Mike Brown is coaching the team. You can see he made the adjustments compared to Thibodeau.
Mhm.
Tibbs, he got the Knicks as far as he could get them to, and he was doing great. And hats off to him. However, I think it's quite evident his coaching style needs some type of adjustment because when you're running a 6-man rotation into the playoffs, that's where everybody started burning out. And right now, the Knicks are running a 10-man rotation, which is helping everybody play with much more solid effort, trusting trusting everybody's teammates. And if I think if Tibbs would have took that approach and playing more players throughout the season, having a better rotation of at least 9 men, I think they probably would have had little bit more success last season. They fell short against the Indiana Pacers, and Halliburton sprained his ankle. Not sprained his ankle, pulled his Achilles in the NBA Finals. So Pacers are out of the question. The Celtics, they had Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum pulled his Achilles, and he really didn't play. Try to play in the playoffs. They got bumped. So like everything was falling in line for the Knicks.
Yeah.
That they're just capitalizing, which is why I'm really emphasizing this is like their only shot to actually get the championship. I'm pretty sure, you know. Granted that they win, people are going to say, "Well, can you do this again?" I am more than confident they're going to put everything that they have into every game that they play to try to repeat. Granted that they won a championship this year.
Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted at all. They might just sweep them. They might just keep this thing going. They might just be how many games in a row? Be at 12.
They're at 12.
So
Tomorrow, if they
Imagine,
win,
bro,
13.
a game 4
18 games, if my
win
math is correct.
in MSG, that would be crazy.
It's possible.
It's
Because
absolutely
they're on
possible.
momentum. They're on momentum.
Absolutely possible.
So I'm not taking that out of my my prediction, but I do think San Antonio's gonna get one.
We have to go to a parade if they have a parade.
I hate parades, bro.
I hate them too, but I'll
Bro,
go because I don't know if I'll get to go to another one in my lifetime.
Let's go to a rooftop
I never
bar.
went for the Giants.
Let's go to a
when they
rooftop
won.
bar.
I never went for
we do
the
that. We'll
Yankees
go to
when
a
they
rooftop
won.
bar and we can watch the parade.
I went to a Yankee one once. It wasn't as fun as it sounds. I'm just saying, it just wasn't. But
okay. You're just standing there. They're having fun. They're just going.
Yeah, they're living it up, and you're like, who is that? I don't know.
Yo, it's like what you call it? Oh, like the dropping of the ball for New Year's Eve. I always thought that shit was like I don't know.
When I was younger, it did seem cool to do, but then as you grew up, you're like, man, you're sitting in the cold for 14 hours.
You got to take a piss. You know what I mean?
They got grown people wearing diapers out there.
Right
shit.
there,
like, what are you doing?
You can't leave. You go literally right there.
Yeah.
I would do it one time just to say I did it.
I'm good.
Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know.
Hey,
maybe I.
What happens if we go to the rooftop bar and watch it come down?
That would be so much better.
That's an option.
Yeah,
I would
so much
do
better.
that. Yeah.
I think the rooftop bar is gonna be a thing for this upcoming winter.
Yeah, you're still there. You're just not,
Not winter. We're talking about summer. But yeah, for New Year's, yeah. Okay.
There's no bad time to go to a rooftop bar. I feel.
There is not. There is not. Especially in New York, there's not.
To a rooftop bar. Maybe when it rains.
Nah, because you know what? I've been in them that they're not open.
Some of them are open.
They're enclosed.
Some of them are open. In Orlando,
some of them are open. Yeah,
in Orlando they were open.
I mean, it's Orlando, dog.
I'm just saying though, it was open. If it rained, that would have sucked.
Yeah, they're open.
Yeah.
That's throwback trip. Throwback trip.
Well, we
Talking
just
about
played that
throwbacks though.
track, so
Guess who came out the woodwork?
I had to bring it up because that's where that track came from. That literally
I
that
feel you.
rooftop bar. You know what I mean? So just saying.
Well, yeah, we got another throwback with the Roots picnic in Philly.
Hey,
And guess who came out to play? Guess who came out with the whole talking about New York. We're talking about I made the Yankee hat famous than the Yankee King. Ray,
yeah, that's true. Which is kind of
that
surprising.
top 10. Top
Is that
10.
actually factual?
You know what? It might be. I ain't gonna front.
Made the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankee game.
Did you say Yankee Game or Yankee King?
It's a Yankee game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Derek Jeter. I made the
No.
Yankee hat more famous than the Yankee King.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I don't think he said that.
We
I
could pull
think
up the lyrics.
we should pull up
Oh,
the
let's look it
lyrics.
up.
But I
Look it up.
guess
Look
I'll
it up.
probably say it
But
tomorrow.
I actually don't
Because
know.
now,
No, I'll pull it up. I'll pull
yeah.
it up.
Didn't he say it can make the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankee can, or was it actually game?
No, he said
It's game.
I
It was
made the
game.
Yankee hat more famous than the Yankee whatever
Mm.
All right.
survey says.
Oh, okay. No. He said, I made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can, not Yankee King.
Oh, but not game
Made
So
the
either.
Yankee game
so
more,
he's
made the Yankee
he's
hat more
dissing the
famous
team
than the Yankee
regardless,
can.
man.
Okay.
All right. Well, I was closer, kind of.
How were you
Oh, because the
closer?
prior
I
bar
hit it
goes
right on the
catching
head,
at
didn't
the
I?
X with OG at the
Well,
Yankee
no, you did.
game.
I'm talking about Ray.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I made the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankee can. Okay.
So yeah. So Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. Hove
And he's actually
himself,
performing at the Yankee
Sean Carter.
Stadium
Yeah.
He did.
Yes, he is.
this summer.
He did a freestyle. He did a freestyle coming at a couple people. Did you guys hear it?
I heard it.
I heard it, and then I had to try to break it down. Then I actually had to try to find something to help me break it down with things that I missed, which there were some. There were some I
He's
missed.
just a lot of people.
Yeah. No, he does a lot. He does a lot of people. Um, I think did he diss Oskino? Was that the stuttering dude? He's like, the dude still stuttering, or was that to Dame Dash still?
He just
I think that was the same dad.
because I heard it.
Yeah,
He
because that's
just
the same line as the Chief, Dame Dash, Drake, Nicki, his lawyer, the lawyer dude that tried to get him. I think it's Hubert or
just
something. Humber. I don't know. Who cares?
okay. So he dissed Drake. He dissed Nicki. He dissed Dame. He dissed Tory. He dissed
Tory.
Jaguar Wright.
Tory
And
Lanez.
then yeah,
Okay.
he dissed Tory Lanez.
I'll say this. That
Let me see if I can find the lyrics. I'll just recite.
check it out. Yeah, check it out. So while he's finding the lyrics, I will say apparently a lot of people who he dissed, this was more like a rebuttal. This is not him poking any bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not him starting anything. This is from the rebuttal. And I know we talked about the Drake's sit, right?
Yeah, but not just Drake now. Now there's other.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, word.
So
But this,
he responded to Drake. So on Drake's Iceman
yeah,
album, I heard the album. Kendrick said I don't like when he acts tough. He was dissing everybody. I kind of like that he dissed everybody, man. To be
nah,
honest.
I don't like act tough.
And it's just like shit
It's not
that
gonna
will go
turn into
over your head
Iceman. I'm
if you're not
sorry.
really paying attention. No, bro, just hear the songs, bro. So he's going at just hear
We're
the
not gonna
songs,
hear the
bro.
song. That's the thing.
Then you have no
No.
opinion. No opinion is valid.
Yo,
No.
it just
So no, but he kind of he called out Jay. He called out Jay. He was just pretty much saying, I can't learn anything from y'all. I'll take
yeah.
the 500K. I can't learn anything from y'all. So
That's
everybody knows about would you have dinner with Jay-Z or would you take the 500,000? And I'm
that's what.
like, even Jay-Z said I'll take the
Yeah,
500,000,
that's what Jay
which is
said. He was like,
hilarious, by the way.
I'm canceling the brunches. Like I'm done giving y'all game. Like that's it. Like all right, I'm canceling the brunches.
Yeah, so
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, when he said the freestyle, dude looked like Eazy-E spitting a freestyle like that.
word.
I'm like, he's like a San Andreas character,
I
man.
didn't like his I didn't like his outfit choice. I ain't gonna front.
All right, so I don't want to read the whole thing. I'm just gonna like point out certain things. The rock's not crumbling. These leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. He's talking about Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm.
Your son in a federal jail line, mumbling, stumbling about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his. Wonder how to get this blame. Teeth is tumbling out their mouth. And somehow I'm the one who done it. There's a murder mystery game. I don't know why people thought of Scooby Doo murder mystery game. I was like,
Yeah.
so pretty much he went at Tori, and then he called out Damon Dash because Damon Dash's teeth fell
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny because like now he's not kind of known for that. Do you know the rebuttal that Damon Dash had the next day?
Nah, I didn't see his interview.
That shit was funny as
What'd
fuck.
he say?
So Damon Dash goes, you know, Jay's breath always stank. And
Yo.
then he would chew big red gum. He smelled like cinnamon doodoo. And I was,
Yeah, man. No,
how you
like
say cinnamon doodoo? Like, I'm like,
Dame
no.
Dash is just at this point, and it's sad to see, because
He
like
tried.
he was the man at one point, right? An innovator, entrepreneur, and just the way he's moving now is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just very childish. I think he's just trying to stay relevant, and I do agree with this
Oh
because like
yeah. Oh yeah.
I do agree that
That's why him and Cam had the falling out.
yeah, I do agree that he stood relevant for a while talking about Jay-Z. He
That's
did.
what kept him relevant.
That's what kept him relevant. Any interview he went to, he always like either he was asked about Jay-Z or he brought it up himself. Oh, when this happened, when Jay-Z got hit in the elevator by his sister-in-law. He was like, "Man, if that was if The Rock was there, man, it would be crazy. We'd just laugh about it, be joking, ha ha." You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you're not. You know, I mean, it's over. It's over, Dane. It's over.
So back to the Jay-Z verse.
He just disregarded me. He's like, let's get back to the verses.
Sorry. He called
You're like,
out
yeah, Dame is good, but let's keep it
he
moving.
called out Nicki, and then I think he also called out Kanye because he mentioned like MAGA Republicans because
Yeah,
Kanye was wearing the MAGA hat. Is he still? I don't even know at this point.
but
I don't even think he lives in the U.S. at this
he
point.
was at a dinner
Kanye.
though, Jay-Z, with
What
like
happened?
a Republican dinner.
Jay-Z was at a Republican dinner.
Yeah, it was from
When
like
was that?
some type of event.
Some type of event.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
All
can look
right.
it up. We can look it up. But you know what?
Uh,
I'm gonna look it up real quick. With my other computer out.
So what? Prior to this, right? When was the last time Jay came
yeah.
out with a track, either a freestyle or a track or something like that?
Quite some time.
Okay, so
Quite some time.
that's what I
The
thought.
last song
And
he had was like God did. He spit like a 4-minute verse. That was like the last time he actually like really spit something. People were like, "Oh, look at the double entendres here and stuff like that."
okay,
But the last project was 444, and then he did the collaboration album with his wife. I think it's called Meet the Carters or something like that.
okay,
Or
okay.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I really
which
didn't
was a
even
good
know
album
about
too. I like that
this
album.
until y'all told me about it, right? All right, so we
Yeah.
got Jay fucking Z, right? He hasn't dropped something in a minute, right? In a minute, okay? I'm just saying, we haven't heard anything from him in a minute, okay? So he gets up on stage and drops a freestyle dissing Drake, Nicki, and Tory Lanez. Bro, sit the fuck down. What
Game
the
Dash.
fine, fine. But you dissing those three rappers, you are J fucking Z. You're in most people, especially people that come from the New York area, you're in their top 3, at least top 5 of most people's best rappers ever. The fuck you dissing these rappers for? Who the fuck cares? First off, who is Tory Lanez at this point? He's nobody. Second, who is Nicki Minaj? We'll get to this list. I disagree. She's a nobody. And you're dissing fucking Drake? And you're dissing Drake. You're dissing Drake when Cole just came out with a whole fucking album that I didn't even hear you fucking support or endorse. And you're getting up here dissing Drake? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, you are J fucking Z. I don't want to hear this shit from you. If this is what you're going to do in the music realm, stay in your business lane. I don't want you to come back. I don't want to hear you spit anything. I don't want to hear a diss on these 3 rappers. We can fucking diss these 3 rappers. I don't need J fucking Z coming up here and saying shit like that. That's not my idea of, hey, I haven't heard you in a while. Let me see what you about to spit. It's bullshit to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. That's just how I feel. You are literally one of the best ever from where I'm from, and you're dissing no-name rappers at this point. I mean, okay, Drake maybe not so much a no-name rapper. He's a no-name to me, not to everybody. Fine. These are trash rappers. Why are you even giving them the time of day? And then, I'm not gonna lie. I had this conversation with a friend earlier today, actually, who knows I'm a big M fan, who used the whole, well, M went at MGK, and MGK was kind of like a no-name rapper. And I agree with that,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit different, right? Because MGK mentions Eminem's daughter. So that's why M even
Yeah.
went at him at all, right? There is no reason for Jay to be of the status that Jay is at to even entertain any type of these disses or dissing any type of these rappers. I just don't understand it. What you trying to be relevant because people be listening to these rappers? Like last time I checked, you're J fucking Z. You drop a track, you're gonna get 1 million views in an hour. You're gonna get more than 1 million listens in an hour. What are you dissing these people? That's just how I feel.
No,
Right?
Yo,
I,
this is
I
definitely
do
being
like
a cartoon.
I
I
do
have the
like that you
cartoon right
brought up.
there, bro. That's animated already. I got
I
you.
do like that you brought
Please
up. He
do.
doesn't ever support Cole. Like he never brings up
Yeah.
Cole. He never like,
He mentioned Drake
mentions anything
more
about
than
him.
he's mentioned Cole now, and Cole just dropped a dope fucking
Mhm.
album, and he's not even mentioning
Yeah.
Very
it.
dope album.
He's gonna diss Drake?
Not
Why?
mentioning it.
Because Drake mentioned him on a song? Who cares? Drake needs to mention you on a song. He's Drake. You're Jay-Z. Shut up,
Yeah.
bruh. For real. Why?
Well, I mean, facts is facts. One is legendary. One is big in the eyes of people. Let's not be that. Let's not be closed minded in that. I'm able to see that people
People like
hold
Drake, I
Drake in a
get
high
it.
regard.
But Drake
You know
and
what I mean?
Dre, like
But
really?
no. Exactly. One is stardom, but one is legendary. You know what I'm saying? And that's where
So
I get you. Like, yeah, man, you should just. But that's Jay-Z fashion, though.
I heard,
He's always gonna pick
yeah.
at something. Like if he hears something, he's gonna pick it. He's gonna like, all right, you don't
Why?
want to.
So
Like
I
I'm
heard
done.
that
He's like,
this.
I'm done talking to y'all. Then I'm
I
cancel all the
heard that this.
brunches. Then
I'm
Sorry,
done
guys.
listening.
go ahead.
I heard that this whole Jay-Z Drake thing, this whole conflict that they had really started when Drake decided not to endorse the title streaming app that Jay had. Like that was definitely, from what I heard, the start of it. I'll pretty much I'll break down the timeline. Do you remember when Meek Mills called him out with the ghostwriter? He got charged up.
Yeah,
Okay. Prior to that, Jay-Z um was looking for artists to support his streaming platform, bring about ownership and stuff like that. Drake was one of those people who decided not to do it. That's why he took the Apple deal, which was a 20 million check and stuff like that. That's why if you heard the charged up verse, he says, I got to deal with Apple, but I still feel entitled. It was like, oh, okay, well, you know. But then, yeah,
yo,
that was a sneak bar. That was a sneak diss from the beginning. And then who signed on the Rock Nation? Meek Mills. So you remember when Eminem got at MGK and was just like, oh, you got the Diddy okay? Meek held the J okay.
mm,
And then what happened? Couldn't stop that. Then what happens later on? Okay, they still making music. It seems like it's cordial, whatever. But with the whole Kendrick Lamar beef, like it surprised me he had the Super Bowl event because I it seemed like they just got it just to get at Drake. Because I'm just like, wait a minute. And then when we see the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance, it was all about Drake. I'm like, dude, you could have had a better performance, but you made it all about Drake. So this is the crazy thing. Like, and I'm not it sound like I'm riding the coattail, but when people mention this guy, they get substantial views, they get substantial recognition. People, it brings eyes to them. Maybe that's why Kendrick would do that. But who was in charge of the Super Bowl performances and gave the green light? Jay-Z gave the green light for Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Super Bowl. So they're playing like this hidden chess game. And then it got to the point where, Drake said what he said on the album. He dissed a lot of people, which is funny. But then Jay had his rebuttal. But there's actually one funny song. I laugh when I hear it. There's a song called Burning Bridges, and he pretty much is this in ASAP Rocky. And he says, I put you through the ringer. You get embodied by his singing. I take no L like Kris Kringle. No L, Kris Kringle, whatever. But then he goes, your baby mom ain't post a single. Where's she at? Where's she at? And the baby mom is Rihanna. And she didn't post the singles. If it's out there, show us. She ain't posted singles to his music. Rihanna, biggest artist in the world, one of the biggest. She doesn't even make music anymore at this point. She's having kids with the guy, you know. And then it's like, why didn't you post a single? Y'all happily in love, right? And then if she finally posts something, it's like, he got him. He got him.
Yo,
Because
did she post
she
something?
finally did something. I don't know if she did. But
Ah,
if she ever does, that's gonna be brought up now. Now think of all
yeah.
these aspiring rappers with
Look,
baby mamas.
why is Drake still stalking on Rihanna's page though?
Bro, I gotta admit,
Yo.
I think he should just leave it alone, but the controversy sells, and that could be a reason why they're doing this. Um, but I just thought it was funny. He just called it out like
No,
that.
that
Now
that
think of all
that
these other rappers.
that is funny. No, that is pretty hilarious.
Think of
Like
all
when
these
you
other rappers, aspiring rappers, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, baby, I ain't post
I
a
mean,
single." I'm like, "Oh, that's
he
too
shouldn't
funny,
just leave
bro."
Rihanna alone. At this point, he should really just leave music alone. But that's a whole other thing. So whatever.
Yeah, he should leave Rihanna alone. I
Yeah,
agree. He
yeah,
should
I
leave Rihanna alone.
and I promise you, he wouldn't want to say that in front of ASAP Rocky.
he wouldn't want to say any of
And
that in
that's
front of
what I mean.
anybody.
No, but especially ASAP Rocky. You know what I mean? Like
No,
he
I get it.
he about that
Yeah, I get it.
he about that life, bro.
Yeah,
But whatever, whatever. I'm just here.
I want to see him say that in front of ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, me too.
I
Me
want to
too.
see him say that
I
because
don't
to be
know.
honest, he's an actor. He's an actor now. I'm talking about ASAP Rocky, and he's a model. You saw him in Calvin Klein.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, he be dressing Calvin Klein. Like, what the hell, bro? Spit some bars. You modeling
Spit
Calvin
some
Klein. Like,
no,
Making money
everybody.
with that.
Hey,
He just
it's
dropped the album, bro. He just dropped his album.
I
So
know, but it took forever to make the album.
yeah, he
That's my
did.
point, man.
He did. Yeah, he did.
hey, look at
And it was a
us.
good album, man. I like
It
listening
was
to
decent.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, it was decent. You know.
Said, look at us. It's been a minute since we dropped something.
Oh, I haven't dropped
Yeah, but
anything in a really
That
long
Jay
time. Yeah.
freestyle, he said some clever shit snapping at Nicki. I gotta find the lyrics because it was like a triple entendre. But give me 1 second.
I'm not denying
Meanwhile,
it
Back
was
to the
good.
database.
I'm just saying it's who it's
you
about is
you
like, mm,
no. But you know what? In my opinion, yeah, and this is why I had to keep on like trying to find the hidden gems behind it because overall, at first glance, I didn't think that was. I don't think it was
it
that
was
good.
whatever at
I
first
thought,
glance, right?
It was
yeah,
clever.
but even I said like even with the sneak this is and everything like that, I'll still give it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm giving it like a maybe a 6, 7. I don't even think it was not remarkable. It was not like he's coming over there and like Jay. I feel like Jay picks his moments. He picks his moments when he wants to be with the in crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
he picks his moments when he wants to be a businessman, and he picks his moment when he wants to be at the Roots picnic. You know what I mean?
But also, like you just said, you would give it
Yeah,
like a 6 or a 7, like it was eh. You're talking about an eh thing on trash ass rappers. So like, what did this really do? Like, why even? You know what I
no,
mean? Like,
it just put it. Yeah, it just put his name out there, but that's it though. But
but he could have
again,
done that in a million
I saw.
different ways. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
he
he
could
didn't
have.
have to do it
100% he could
that
have.
way.
And this is why Nas will always be the GOAT because Nas is actually hip hop. Nas is actually hip hop. Jay, he's rap. He's industry, right? He's a legend in his own right and a lot of quotable, like he's bars and everything like that. Yes. But Nas is hip hop. Nas could go to a Rock the Bells. You know what I mean? Nas could go to a Roots picnic and like nothing. Like nothing. Look, supporting AZ on his album, which is a dope album, by the way. Do or Die 3, AZ. Gotta hear it. Maybe we should speak on that maybe next time or something, just
All
a
right,
little bit. But
so I found the
I
lyrics.
listened to it twice already, and I'm like, okay, this is AZ, man. He's just he still got it. AZ still got it. But that's who
Oh
Nas
yeah,
is.
I heard the album. I liked it.
You
Yeah,
That
liked
was
it,
the
it
right?
was
album. I
good.
heard it. I liked it.
I
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
listen to it
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
but the first pass, yeah, it was pretty good.
yeah. I feel like it was a little bit too
So
short. My only real hiccup on it. I would like to hear more and more diverse tracks, right? I felt like he kind of stood with the same AZ cool. You know what I mean? He talked
Mm.
about life in a couple of them. He had the
same
one with
rap
his
cadence.
son and everything like that, but
Yeah.
just a little bit more diverse. But other than that, it's AZ. I think
Yeah,
this
no, it was
thing.
good. Real quick before we segue away from the whole Jay thing, though, Ray, what was the lyric that you found?
So the lyric that the direct shot at Nicki Minaj was the lady on the stuff. She sound like she in love with him. Her Ken can't even take their kids. Enough of them. So pretty much, I don't know if anybody knows this, but the woman that Nicki Minaj is apparently married to, he's a registered sex offender.
Yeah.
So he can't even take the kids nowhere. So he's
Yeah.
like, enough of them. She on that stuff. He's insinuating that she, probably be on drugs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And plus, a lot of
Or
what Jay
Ozempic.
was doing, he was just throwing shots back at. Well, that sounds crazy. He was firing back at people who were coming at him, and Nicki Minaj was one of them. And I'm pretty sure she was mad about the fact that she wasn't getting the same recognition that she was getting back then in like the 2010s.
Yeah.
But that's just how the game is, man. And
Revolving door.
yep, that's how
That's
it
what
is.
it is,
She's
That's
bro.
how
not
it is.
that great. I'm just saying. Like, she wasn't that great back then. She just had the backing. She's definitely not great now. Just saying. That's my own opinion.
Yeah.
Just saying.
She
She
definitely had the
oh,
backing. That is
she was
true.
holding out for the
She has
female
some
rappers
hits.
and female MC. She was holding it down back then. Um, but like you said, even I still put Lauren Hill ahead of her. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I put
That's
Lil
just the
Kim
old
ahead
school
of
head,
her
man.
too. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Lil
Oh,
Kim
so
is
you was
boss.
siding with Little Kim when when she was dissing Little Kim?
Hell
What
yeah.
happened? Pink Friday or Black? What was it? Black Friday? Pink Friday?
It was- So Pink Friday was Nicki Minaj. Black Friday
Oh,
was a response from Little Kim.
yeah,
But to be honest, it's like you see, it seemed like this came out of nowhere from Nicki Minaj to defer, her fan base and take her fans. Like I had no okay, she dissed them. She openly admitted, yeah, I dissed them. Like I got
mhm,
dissed her and stuff like that because she's talking shit about me. But then Lil Kim was just like, nah, she just be acting obnoxious and shit. Which reminds me, I don't know if you remember, but there was an altercation at the VMAs with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj because
yes,
Cardi B was like, "Don't you fucking talk shit about me." And what happened? Not Nicki Minaj. Cardi B ended up with some fucking shit upside her head. But it's like, why is trouble following this individual? It's like, come on,
yeah.
you're at a level of where your presence is drawing an influence.
I like Cardi B just because her authenticness for
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
like
Me
she's
too.
real. She's real.
Yeah, she's
I'm not saying no.
real,
I
Listen,
like
I'm
her
but
for
not
that
saying
reason.
I'm not saying as an artist
Just
or anything
fast
like
out of
that.
any fucking body, man.
But
She
but
don't
no,
get
but you know
outfit
I
what?
mean, yeah,
shit
she's
though.
real, but like,
No, but again, she's not playing like politics. Like she is who she is,
yeah, I
and
give you that.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, no,
she's
that's fair.
probably her when she was in the club back in the day, and this is her now. And she really didn't change up. Now she's just
She's
worth
hid
multi
nothing.
millions.
She's hid nothing. She had
Exactly.
no cares at all about telling us about what she used to do. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
So
I mean,
that's fair.
is what it is.
It's fair.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like I was going like this before. I was saying a revolving door, right? Because hey, you have Lil Kim, you have Nicki, now you have not now, but then you had Cardi, and then somebody else popping up. Like there's always gonna be something.
Why is there
Uh,
always just one female rapper?
I don't know, but that's
You
different.
feel me?
Yeah,
Like
there's always been
there was
one.
never a time where there's like more than one female rapper with a presence.
Not really. I can't think of one.
Like I'll give you a perfect example. We had Little Kim, right? And then the next female rapper I could think of after Little Kim. Well, I mean, I don't really want to count Lauryn Hill in that regard because
Mm,
because Lil Kim was early, but Lil Kim had a presence that lasted into the early
yeah,
2000s.
yeah.
It was Eve.
Okay.
Eve, she was a dope rapper. Like
Yeah.
she part of Rough Riders, she spit that hard shit and then, she spit the shit for the ladies and stuff like that. And after her, who was the next female rapper after her? I can't even think of that. Maybe after that was
You
Nicki
think
Minaj because
you
there was
think
like a
Remy
drought
Ma?
after that.
Would you put Remy Ma in
Oh,
there?
Remy Ma?
Remy
Yeah,
Ma,
I would
Yeah.
count Remy
Rod
Ma.
Digger.
Yeah, Remy.
You got Trina was
Yo,
in.
hard R,
Trina
bro.
was in
Hard
there
R.
too. I didn't. I didn't. I did.
Yeah.
Uh.
Rod
Trina was in there
Digger.
That's even
too,
Rod
but
Digger,
weird.
bro.
I don't know if you count Trina as like
Oh,
that same
Trina.
type, but she was
Okay.
there. Um.
she was rapping. She
Yeah.
count.
Uh. I mean, that's really
Maybe
all
not
I
like the
can
top of
think
the
of
totem
about
pole, but
that.
she was
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
who's
you
the
weren't, like,
face?
thinking
I
of
get
her,
what you're
like
talking about.
but
Like, who's the
she
face?
was on tracks with, like, the hottest rappers at the time, though. I mean, Luda was doing his thing back then, and
Yeah.
she made sure she was on that and some other stuff too. I can't think of any of the other stuff right now, but I know she
What
was on some stuff.
Trina, that was, Luda's girl, right?
Mhm.
His
That
artist?
was Wayne's girl.
No,
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah,
his
but
artist, though.
he was on a bu
Um,
she was on
oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
a couple of his tracks, Luda's
Disturbing the
tracks.
Peace, right? But
Yeah,
she comes from Disturbing the Peace, right? Am
I
I right?
believe so. I believe DTP, yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so.
I
Because
know
I
she was
think
a South
she was
rapper.
on,
I think
She was
so.
a
I
rapper
think
from the South.
she was on a Chingy track also. Chingy was DTP, wasn't he?
I just remembered something. How could we forget Missy Elliott?
Missy
Oh,
Elliott, that's, like, the
she
biggest
yeah,
one. I totally forgot about Missy Elliott.
She was one of the better rappers.
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually one of probably top tier, but she never sold herself as a sex symbol. All the other ones
mm,
sold themselves as a sex symbol.
that's a good point,
You would
actually.
view Missy Elliott as a sex symbol? I'm not trying to take a shot,
No,
but you would view her as a sex
no,
symbol?
no.
She
Hold
lost
up,
the weight. That was
real
great
quick.
for her.
Trina was not on Disturbing Peace, but I know somebody was on Disturbing Peace though.
Really?
Who was the
She
female
was?
name?
Was it Shauna?
Shauna.
That's
I
like me
remember
going
Trina.
way back, like way back.
Yep, Shauna.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah,
Shauna?
Shauna.
Okay. It was
It
one of the
was.
2. I got them confused. Okay.
Yeah. Going back to
Okay.
Missy Elliott. No, again, she wasn't a sex symbol, but what she talked about, it was talking about like fucking
She
dudes
made
that,
good club music, man.
bro. What was
She made iconic tracks.
No, she did iconic tracks with Aaliyah and Timberland. That was a group, right? That was a crew right there. But her content was still like sexualized.
Some of it was. Yeah,
That is
some of
true.
it
That
was.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
And
So
she could
I
also
I
sing
wouldn't
on
see
the
her as a
track
sex
too.
symbol, but she was portraying herself like that. And I know,
Yeah.
I think her and Lil Kim had a beef too.
Really?
Yeah,
I
Oh
didn't
man,
see. I'm
I
hearing this for the
remember that.
first time.
bro, hold up, because I was young. You know when she's in the black like what video was that? She's in the black like
Super
outfit like
duper
on,
fly?
huh?
Oh,
Yeah, like it's
Who,
shining,
Missy?
the
I Can't
shining.
Stand the Rain?
Yeah. Let me see. I think Lil Kim or whoever dissed her, and they had like a plastic bag like floating in. Yo, I was like,
I don't know
I don't
why
know,
that
like eight.
sounded
Yeah,
familiar to me.
let's see. 1 second. Missy versus Lil Kim. Lil Kim feature. No, what was it? Am I bugging?
All right, it's The Rain, Super Duper Fly.
Super duper fly.
So I'm just gonna name some of her songs. So we got The Rain, Super Duper Fly, Sock It to Me, um, She's a Bitch, uh, Get Your Freak On, 1 Minute Man. That's what Trina and Ludacris. That one also had Trina. That was a dope record. Um, Work It, um,
Or yeah.
I must be bugging.
Pass That Dutch, I'm Really Hot, Lose Control.
That was with
Uh,
Sierra, right? Lose Control?
yeah, that was dope. Lose Control and
Lose
Fat Man Scoop.
control.
She was on a track with Fab also, and I think she was also on wasn't she also on Cole's debut album? I think she did a track with him on
Yeah,
there.
Nobody's Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Nobody's Perfect.
she been on some stuff. Yeah.
No, yeah, no. She's. I feel like she's a legend in her own right,
Yeah,
Missy.
for sure. Yeah, I can't
I-
believe I didn't think
you know
about
what?
it.
I would put her above Nicki Minaj.
100%.
Missy Elliott? Oh
100%.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not even close. Not even a thought.
Yeah, Missy Elliott's like she's at that level where you influence people. Like
and that's where Jay-Z should be.
He is until he starts, dissing
Jay-Z's already at that
no-name
level.
rappers.
And
I'm
then
just
he's just like,
saying.
I gotta
Like,
remind y'all who I am.
and not just that, but
Oh,
let
I
me
was
just
wrong
show
To
up
about.
his
I
to a
don't know. I
concern.
don't
picnic
know
and
where
do
I
it.
saw that video at.
Like, which video?
The one that they
That's
just
my
Missy Elliott.
that's my uncle, man. He just
Okay.
talking about his heyday.
That's Unc, bro. He be bugging. You know him, man. He wilding out
Talk about
sometimes.
I get under skin. Ask I really get under skin. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was
bro,
like,
that was
yo,
like 20 something years ago,
I
bro.
was like, who's gonna remember that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're the
Oh
last
man.
generation that remember that. You know what I mean? Like, I
Oh
don't think
man.
anybody behind us.
It it is pretty, for lack of better words, it's actually pretty impressive that um he can still rap the way he does at his age. And that's not like a shot at him, but it's pretty good that he doesn't sound dated. Cause you know how it be.
Yeah,
It's like
down
it's
there.
like
I see the hit.
Maybe.
Why not? All right, hold on.
I'm
No, we
checking
can't be
one.
both disrespect the Sugar Hill Gang, bro. I got no, no,
Broken glass
yo,
everywhere.
the Fab Five, yo, Stacks sent me that. He's like, yo, when I get back in the booth, I'm gonna be like this. I got one hand on my the other in my pocket, boom, straight in the locket.
There's a video where somebody was rapping like that in
I know, no, that's it,
I think
that's
it
the
was Rap
guy.
City.
Yeah, that's it, that's it.
Oh, that
I
was
got one,
oh man.
I got the one on my nine, the up in my pocket, ready to lock it.
So now that you mentioning old school stuff, have you ever noticed how they dressed? They were dressing like fucking androgynous rock stars. What the fuck is that about, man?
Bro,
Like,
hey, our generation dressing long ass, extra L ass tees, bro. So I mean, everybody has their own. I don't even talk about fashion no more, bro, because everybody has their own thing, their own generation.
bro, some of the shit they be wearing back then, man, they look back now, and be like, what the fuck were we thinking, man?
Yeah, yeah, that's how it is. Like, oh, that was
Like
in
like the
style. Like, yeah,
like
sure.
that photo of G Unit with the leather jackets,
Yeah.
and then somebody like this photo looks like you think the outfits look like Burlington Coat Factory.
Got the earrings, bro. Got the earrings, bro.
Oh man.
Damn, bro. Oh my goodness, that is something. I got one hand, my the other in my.
Oh man. Yeah, can't stop laughing now.
No, he can't.
Stop, ready the bucket. You know, he's serving time right now, I think, for life. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was yeah, he became a security guard. I forgot his name. He became a security guard, and, I think the dude, like, called him, like, homosexual or something like that. It was something like that, and then he stabbed him, and I think the guy died.
Damn. That's kind of crazy because back then all them bars was sus as fuck anyway. It's like yo, 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 what the
It's all
fuck,
taking
man?
too
Like
serious.
dog.
We're all doing it.
I got
Yo,
one on the other part in my pocket.
yo, stab somebody because they called you gay, but yeah, all them bars back then were sus as fuck anyway.
Yeah. Oh, oh, man.
Oh man.
You're
Yo,
all
after
fucking
we're done,
weird,
Imma
all
send
of
that shit
you.
to you. Imma send that to you, and you guys, if you don't piss yourself, I know, bro.
Nah, I know the video, man. It is pretty funny. Oh,
Uh,
on a positive note, the cadence was there, which is
oh,
impressive.
no, and you know what? And it's when I kept going back, I was like, "Why do I like this so much, bro?"
It's the
'Cause, yeah,
cadence.
it's just like the
Yeah.
old,
There's
"I'm not good for nothing, but I'm never bad for nothing." That's how he ended it.
oh
I'm
man.
I'm not good for nothing, but I'm never bad for nothing. Oh, snap. Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little with the
Come to think of it, if Pun said it in that cadence, I wonder how that would
dead
go.
in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know that we riddled to middle didn't do diddly. Yo, what? That should be one right there. What lyrics can stand the test of time? If you said it back then
Mm.
to now.
Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did you know that we riddled to biddle, no diddle do
Like, you
diddly.
know what I'm talking about? Like,
I feel like that lyric is such like it's such a difficult lyric to recite, but I don't think a lot of people remember that
no,
at this point
but
because of
even just like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, let's go like KRS-One saying it, right? For this example, like
oh,
imagine,
I got my favorite KRS
but you
line.
know what I'm saying? Like, imagine it like, damn, how do you say it? Dead in the
I'm not.
middle of Little Italy,
Oh,
little did we know that we riddled to middlemen didn't do diddly, you know what I mean? Like,
well, first things first, KRS doesn't rap like that.
I know I'm trying to remember
So,
his cadence. How do you rap? Go ahead.
I
First of
like
all,
he has a bar that I really like. What? Okay, he goes.
He
No,
said,
because he
first of
said
all, and
first
didn't
of
say
all,
nothing.
and I'm like, all right, Citron, I
oh,
know you haven't
I
said
was
something
just
in a
saying,
second.
no,
Now,
go
go ahead,
ahead.
Go
Give me
ahead,
your
say it.
KRS
Go ahead,
line.
Ray.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, say it. What do you gotta say?
Go ahead. I got
What do
nothing
you
to,
gotta say, Sid?
I got nothing to say. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
You know you gotta say it, bro. You know you
he
gotta say.
goes,
I got one on my pen, the other up in my pocket.
I'm
How
not
about
saying I'm
saying,
number one. Oh, sorry, I lied. I'm number one, two, three, four, and
And
five.
five, yep.
That was a dope bar. I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty
Yeah.
dope. Oh, la dee 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 da dee 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 da dee day.
Then,
All you sucker MCs try to come and play. That was a dope
yeah,
bar.
okay, but yeah, you see his cadence.
Yeah,
I,
but that's like
if we're talking about
memorable
the
because
back
you
in
can
the
actually like drop that.
I say Daddy Yankee, Big Daddy Kane, and Rakim was my he was my goat. Like
Oh
that's
yeah.
of the old school era. But then I started listening to Kane as well. I'm like, oh damn, Kane got some syllables too. I like KRS-One, but he was almost like Ice Cube, where they're too
Yeah,
more.
that was his style. That was his style when he made the music. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that was his
I'm
approach.
not. I'd rather the lyrics. You know what I mean?
He
Not
could
lyrics, but you
still
know what I mean, like
he
the flow. Let me
the
see the
flow.
flow.
So he actually has a good flow and when he makes the music. But I think you're just looking for more intricate, more
Yeah,
intricate
well,
rhymes.
more compressed syllables, I guess you could say.
That's Rakim. That's Rakim all day.
Exactly.
That's Rakim all day.
Um,
Oh, he did a
Constantly,
verses.
teach
I don't know
philosophies
if
and
it's
hypotheses.
Rakim.
Can't fun how be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform all robberies. Flee with the lottery. Possibly the spot of me. Battle scars, Shogun. Expose you in my
Yeah,
pen.
I
Kill
just
me.
sing any
kind of
rap
thought,
like
but
that.
I'm gonna let that go. Good. What were
Was that
you
number
about
two,
to
Sid?
say?
Was that two?
Oh man,
I'm gonna just let it go.
Oh, snap. Well, guys, you know what? It is my bedtime. We have to cut this short because I have to wake up in 4 hours.
damn, buddy. All right, we'll continue this.
This would be episode 8 point.
Hey,
Yeah, this is 8.
We're
This would be
sure this
episode
is
8.
8. Like, we're
All right.
really sure. I don't know why I felt like this was 9. I really
Me
don't.
too. But you know what happens at
But I
number
think
10,
ratings
right?
prove
You know what
that.
happens at number 10?
I do. That's why I'm
You
saying
know what happens at
it
number
was a big
10?
deal. Listen, we gotta go to Flynn's all the time. I'm just saying.
We going live at Flynn's. We going live at Flynn's. I repeat, we're going live
I
at
think it's funny because
Flynn's.
everybody be like, "Where the fuck is Flynn's?" They'll be like, "Who
Maybe you
the
should
fuck
try.
is Flynn? I don't know who Flynn is."
Oh man. Well, check it out. Any last words for the viewership?
Jay has to do better.
go Knicks.
Sorry,
Go Knicks.
and also go Knicks.
Shout
Oh
out
man.
Missy Elliott.
There
Yeah,
you
go
go.
next. Let's go. Let's get it. And also, I got one on my hand, the other up in my pocket. I'm gonna send that to you right now, guys. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen. Um, we're doing great. I think the views are going up, and we appreciate y'all. Listeners, viewers, thank you very much for supporting us in our craziness.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's one way. Yeah.
Spread the word. For new ones, like, subscribe. Regime out.